Good morning. Good morning, Wrangle. SSS, good morning. Hello, everybody. Travis, there he is. Hello, my Travis. Good morning, Jade. Yes, Andrew the Believer. What's up, Jules? Shelly, Daniela. As you're coming in, hit those things I just tagged. Hit those hearts, everybody. Good morning, Philippe. Look at them all coming in, user. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, team, go, 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 go. Let's go. Good morning, Hammer. Official. Kai, good morning. Jules. Good morning, Shelly. Christina Zan. Yes. Felipe Guzman. Thank you, user. Thank you, Shelly Stringer. Good morning, Kels. Good morning, KK. Mr. Leo. Hello, Mr. Leo. It's a new week. It's a new week. Pretty soon we're going to be saying it's Friday. It is a new week in the markets. Right? We don't care about anything else. we don't care about anything else. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, my beauties, on Genki Visions SSJ. Yes, it is. Good morning. I like ye. Are we ready, my beauties? K. Braden, Bill Boyle. Yes. Thank you, Bill Boyle. Thank you, K. Braden. Appreciate it. Love yous. We got 4 out of 13 hearts off the board. Right here, right behind the candles, you'll see the chart. See it? Woo! And the time frame. Yes. Woohoo! It's Mr. Dave with us, now the title gifter of the Heart Movement. Mr. Dave, yes. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave over there with the $1.99 super. Thank you, Mr. Dave. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Paolo, yes, it is. Thank you, Paolo. Marianne. Did I say that right? Marianne. Marianne with the heartbeat, yes. Good morning, Jessica Pilach. Let's go. We got to get to work. Are we ready? Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Let's get to work. All we ask that you do is you cheer throughout the live. You'll see those hearts going up on the screen. Donate if and when you can. And SHARE, the live out throughout the live. Thank you. Let's get to work. All right, Miss Market, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1. It's the first one of the day. Here we go. Alert, alert. Miss Market wants to go. We just don't know which way she wants to go. To the downside, we got room to 663. Mark that down. We got to get over 676. You got two 200s here at 675 and 676 right here. So get over that with a retest. And then you got room up to 685. Here's your golden goose, 685 or 663. Right now, Miss Market is in position 1 in a narrow state. She is on watch this morning. She is on watch this morning. The cues. Bum, bum, bum. Right now on the Qs, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on the Qs. Pretty much the same as Miss Market. Watch this 15-minute 200 above that whip zone level. Okay, it's a little higher up. So on the Qs, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. We got another alert. Alerts here on the Qs. Right now, we got room down to 599. Mark that down. Above 612, you'll have room up to 615. Above that, with a retest, you'll have room up to 622 on the Qs. What else are we looking at? Thank you, Captain Crunch. I appreciate you. Good morning, Adam. Lagoon, thank you. Meta. Welcome to all our new VIP education members over the weekend. Congratulations. You are serious about taking your trading to the next level. Here we go on Meta. Right now, we are in a narrow state, position 1. Here comes another. Alerts on Meta. Yes, it is. We got room down to 603. First stop. Under 603 with a retest. You got room down to 595. On Meta, back over 614, 616, 618. This is your golden number here. 618 with that retest, my traders. And then you got room up to 629 on Meta. Hello, SSJ. A little Googaroonies. The Googman. The Googaroony. All right. What's the difference with Google and the rest of them? We are in position 2 in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the Googsters. We got support underneath us. We have two 200s on the 5 and 15. Okay. We got a double top there at 293. Double deuce at 293. Okay. Here we go on the Googaroonies, and we are narrow. Yes, it is. On the 5-minute, you got room up to 293 here on Google. 293. Coming back down, your 25% retracement level is this 200 right here. 284. Mark that down. That is a golden number. 284. Okay? 279 will be your 50% number. 279 and 284. Anything, if you stay above that, okay, those two numbers, then you have room up to 293. Coming back down under 276, you have room down to 271 here on Google. Also on Google, if you get under 283 with a retest, you're coming back to 281. Mark it. 30 Kevin says, I just joined the VIP. Amazing material. Thank you, Kevin. Good to see you, and welcome to the VIP. PLTR. Yeah, if you want to speed up your learning curve on how to trade, you're going to get in there. Period. Or just struggle. We are in an arrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on PLTR. Yes. All right, here we go. PLTR, we are narrow. Yes, it is. We are in position 2 to the downside. We got room down to 169. Mark that down. 169 here on PLTR. Under 169 with a retest, and we have room down to 164.50, and then 164 whole number. We need to get back over 176.50, over the whip zone, and then you have room up to 182 here on PLTR. As we head over to keep the train going here, we got 4 hearts left. Who's going to get them hearts? Those last 4, let's go. Thank you, Hadrian and Tanya. Hadrian and Tanya. All right, Apple, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 on Apple. We are under that major pivot there. Oh boy, on Apple. Look out on Apple here. You are in a narrow state. If you can hold 269.58, 270 area, you have room down to 267. Retest that down to 263. Back over 269.58. Get over 270. Retest that. Then you have room up to 272. You got to get over 274 up to that major resistance of 276 and 277 here on Apple. Mr. Dave, yes, it is. IWM to the moon. How was your weekend, everybody? How did we do? Did you have a good weekend? I got fitted for new golf clubs. That was a 3-hour process. All right, IWM, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1. We got another alert. Alert here on IWM, position 1 and narrow. We got room down to 233 here on IWM, and then 231 on IWM. On IWM, let's get back over 238.40, and then we have room up to 239. Your golden number here is 239.33, and then we have a beautiful move up to 242 here on IWM. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. Zen Method, yes, thank you, Zen. JDM, the clubs were $2,500 for a full set. With the bag, $3,000. GLD and tax, $3,000. 3LD is. All right, GLD to the moon. We are in a narrow state. Alert. There's another one. It's a narrow state party today, everybody. Position 1, you got room down to 371 and 368. Back over 377, you have room up to 382 and 388.50. Tesla. Oh, Tesla, look out. Look out for Tesla. Oh, she wants to go, Tesla. All right, here we go on Tesla. We are in a narrow state, position 1. The 5-minute looks glorious. Here it comes again. Alert. We got room down to 383 on Tesla. 383. Mark that down. You want to get back over 414.28. You'll have room up to 422 and 431 on Tesla. We are narrow. Yes, hims and hers. Here comes another one. Hold on to your seats. Are we ready? Alert. It's an alert party, everybody. We haven't had a day like this in a while. Told you we needed that pullback. All right, here we go. Now we're going to get that trading season momentum. Oh, yes, it is. What are we, November 17th? We are in the juices now. Yes. We are in the juices. Hims and hers. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Above 37.55, you have room up to 38. Now, this is your golden goose, okay? Let me move this back. This is your golden goose here, everybody. Above 38, you have room up to $40. That is major resistance up there. $40. Marcus! Let's go, Marcus! Thank you, everybody. Let's go get this real quick. We'll get this out of the way. All right. So you got room up to 40 there. Back under 36.73, you have room down to $36 hold number here on hims and hers. Under 36, you got room down to $35. You are in a narrow state, my friends, in a lot of these stocks today. Make sure you wait for your event. Don't just jump in and say, because we're narrow, we're going to the moon. That is not the case, okay? What's my strategy? There's only one strategy to trade, folks. I don't know where this multiple strategy of trading came from or who started this thing, but there's only one way to trade, period. That's it. The reason there's multiple strategy is because there is that many people that don't know what they're doing. Robinhood, we are narrow. Yes, it is. On Robinhood, are we ready, my beauties? Alerts, alerts. Pick your juice, everybody. Narrow, position 2. You got room down to 114. First stop here on the hood of Robin. 114. As we pull this back, whoa, I'll give you another one. How's that? Because you're narrow. 109. Whoops. 109. Under 114, you got room down to 109. Back over 125.55, you have room up to 130 here on Robinhood. 130. Above 130 with a retest, 137. I was looking at Robinhood on FinViz. I was studying this a little bit. Nice, pretty good thing to trade for setup. So take a look at that. Ty Josen. If you want to learn how to trade the right way, the only way, you are going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where you get into the VIP. Nothing is free, my friends. Or you can click the link in my YouTube or TikTok bio. K. Braden, yes. Esther Lopez, we got 3 money guns on the board. Michelle Burns, good morning to you. MSTR. We are at 46,000. Cheers, everybody. We got to get over that. Right now, we're going to take 1 minute to do a cheers blitz. Everyone right now on your phones, I want you to boom, 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 and see those hearts come up and get us to 75,000. Powder, Esther Lopez. And then we're going to do MSTR. Sleep with one eye open. Katana Lim, where the hell have you been, Katana Lim? Esther Lopez, Daniela Yulina. Daniela Yulina. We are at 56,000. Let's go, let's go. Right now on MSTR, over there on the YT, make sure you're doing it too. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 here on the YT. We got to mark that level out right there. 194.64 we're going to mark out, okay? All right. You got to get under 194.64 here on MSTR with a retest, and you have room down to 183.50. We have to get back over 202.16, and then we have room up to 212 here on MSTR. What's up, Lenny? What's up, Amy? Let's go, Amy. Amy. Katana Lim. Tommy Time. There he is. This is for you, Tommy. Yeah. Tommy Time. Thank you, my friend. The Qs. Remember, folks, we got 3 money guns we got to hammer out there. The Qs, we are in a narrow state, position 1. We got an alert out here on the Qs. We have room down to $5.99. $5.99 on the Qs, okay? Back over 612.42. Our first stop will be 615 and then 622 here on the Qs. Mark those down. Miss Terry, hello. I ran so far away. You know, I've had this cold for about a month. About a month. It goes away, and then it comes back. And then it goes away, and then it comes back. And then it goes away, and then it comes back. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on IREN. Under 46, under the whole number. We have room down to $44. 44.44, but you'll hit that 44 number on a poke through, okay? Back over 48, you have room up to $50 hold number. You want to get over this $50 mark with a retest, and then you have room up to $54 on IREN. Yeah, I've done it all, Kai. Ginger, honey, anything that grows. I was even contemplating eating leaves off the ground. Candy! Uber! So what the hell? Eat some leaves. That's from nature. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Uber. We are in position 1. We got another one. Alerts on Uber. Woo. That a double top up there at 95.50, okay? Uber, we got room down to 90.34, $90 hold number, and then 89.55 here on Uber. Get back over 92.03 over the hold number with a retest. You have room up to $93. In this area right here, we have a major supply zone up at $93 above that whip zone, okay? So mark that down. Wheatgrass, low key with the rose. Folks, we got to get rid of these money guns. Let's go. Then we can move on to the hearts. Get rid of those things. MU. I was thinking about buying stock in some tissue companies. We went through like 8 boxes of tissues. I mean, you blow your nose and it just keeps coming out. It's like a never-ending blowing of the nose. You know what I'm saying? And sneezing. That's another one. That's a doozy when you're sneezing all the time. Right now, we're in an arrow state on MU. We are in the whip zone. Tommy time. Yo! With the confetti. Above 251.41. Thank you, my friend. You have room up to 255. Under 246.44, you have room down to 244 here on MU, and 241 on MU, and of course 238.65. Folks, these are your channels, okay, right here. These are your major support and resistance levels. You have to know how to trade these. We don't just willy-nilly get into something and say, I hope it goes up today. I hope it goes up today. NVIDIA, I hope it goes down today. Well, baby. Woo-wee. All right, here we go on NVIDIA to the moon. Above 190, nothing goes to the moon, folks. Above 191, we have room up to 194 and 196 here on NVIDIA. We got to get under. We're in a bullish neutral state here, so be careful. Anything to the downside, we'll get that 20 down more, or you're just going to chop to the downside. Under 186, under the whole number, you'll have room down to 184. But right now, we are in what state? A bullish neutral state. You are in a bearish position. To the downside, will be choppy at the open until we catch up here, okay? So mark that down. Don't say, NVIDIA's bleeding out. I'm just going to jump in. No, because it's going to reject back up, and it's going to stop you out. Levon with the follow. Ryan with the follow. Thank you so much. Let's go. Jessica Pilach, SoFi. Nobody wants to hit those money guns, huh? All right, we're going to have to end early. I'll do a few more. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, no, no. $30.18. We want to get 31. Just want to get these precise for you. I think we get down to that pivot here. 25. Yeah, we're going to hit that pivot there on 25. Sue Felicia Daniela. Thank you so much, beautiful ladies. So far, you got to get this right on the dot. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on SoFi. You're in position 1. I'm going to sound the alert here on SoFi, okay? Just be careful with this. We have room down to 25.50. First stop is 25.50, and then you have room down to $25 whole number. Watch this $0.50 first, coming back down, okay? Back over 28.50, you have room up to 29.50, and then $31. Watch those $0.50, okay? Coming back up and coming back down here. You'll get a little pullback first on those. Those aren't enough. Well, this one to the downside, 26.50. This is a major pivot. This is a double bottom here. So this one will hold you up a little bit. But I'm not too concerned with this 29.50 coming back up. Miss Market, there she is, everybody. What state and position are we in? Good morning, John Cruz. How are you, my friend? Lino Rocha over there on the tubes. He goes, Voss is a surgeon. Yes. We got one money gun out there. And no, Sue, Felicia, and Daniela are not allowed to do it. Marvin and 11, thank you. Who's got that one money gun? Narrow 2, narrow 1. Marvin! Thank you, Marvin. You are in narrow 1, everybody. All right? Narrow 1. The question is, with all these narrow states, which one are you picking? Do you know which one you are picking, everybody? Or do you know how to pick which narrow state? Jessica, Lido, Rocha. Look at all these money guns. Lido, Hadrian with the rose. Thank you. Marvin, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Jessica Pilach, thank you. Andrew the Believer, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. You pick the one that's in your 6 to 9 stocks, and then you pick the one that you trade the best. So you have to have 6 of the same stocks you trade every day. This is not a racetrack where you're picking horses, okay? You want to be a professional day trader. So you have 6 to 9, or 6 to 10. I'll give you 10, okay? You're trading those same ones every single day. Every single day. And when we have things on watch and alerts, out of those 6 to 9 or 6 to 10, you pick the one you trade the best. Okay? We're not just guessing here. We are in position 1, narrow. We got the alert out on Miss Market, 663. Thank you, Jessica, Chad, Zen. I love you guys. You got room down to 663. It's very simple. Above 676 with a retest, you have room up to 685. Okay? Do we got it? If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day. Every day. Morgan, thank you. A-plus setups. Yeah, if everyone would just trade the A-plus setups that we teach you in the VIP, I mean, is Adriana in here? Our VIP member? Boy, is she taking some trades. Woof. She has some beautiful trades. I didn't want to shout her out until I knew it was going to be consistent. Lino Rocha! Yes, it is. Thank you. All right, AMD, we are in a narrow state on AMD. Alert, alert, position 1. There it is. We got room down to 237 on AMD. That's your first stop. Podcast clips, yes. Link is in my YouTube bio. Back over. We don't use Discord, though. That's a cesspool. We use a real education group. Above 250, you have room up to 252 and then 254 here on AMD. Narrow. Amazon, what's up, Myvin? What's up, each one teach one? How are you? Mr. Dave, can you show each one teach one? And can you show podcast how to get into the VIP if you don't mind, my good man? Over there on the YTs. John Cruz with that $2. Yes, we'll go over that, John Cruz, right after this. Amazon. All right, on Amazon, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Above 236.42, we have room up to 239.50 and 244 here on Amazon. Back under 234, you have room down to 233 and 231, everybody. Remember, my traders, remember, okay, to get in the VIP. Over there on the white, Nick D coming up. To get in this VIP, it's not hard, folks. It takes you about 2 minutes. You're going to head over and click the link in my YT or TikTok bios, or just go to that site. All right, what are we doing here? CMP. All right, you're narrow on this on CMP. Just want to put all of these in. Where are we? Boom. Let me pull this back out. Where the hell are you on this thing? We got to go way back. Boop, 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 boop. All right, each one. Whoop. Did my video freeze yesterday on here everybody? Because I'm jacked up here. Hold on. Yeah. All right, CMP, 18, 1811, 1775, 1734. These are your channels you're in, your narrow. 5 minute. Let me go to your daily on this. Nice and tight on that daily. So this has room to run. Nice and tight, okay? Who asked for it? Where is he? Where'd he go? He put a super in. John Cruz. Thank you, Lino. PLTR. But we're okay now, right? We're okay now? So it must be Trading View. Are we okay now? Okay. Above 176.50, we have room up to 182 and 185 on PLTR. You have room down to 169 and 164.50 on PLTR. Sometimes TradingView just doesn't display data, so you got to be careful depending on the volume. If there's not a lot of volume on a symbol, TradingView just won't display the data. Let's go, let's go. We got more roses out there, everybody. We got more roses. Let's go. We are at 109,000 cheers. Not TradingView. Yeah, well, I do it on here so I can go through everything for you guys. But sometimes it just won't display the data. It's crazy. PayPal. All right, PayPal, we are in a neutral bearish state. Neutral bearish. We're in the whip zone. We cannot give an alert on this, okay? Under 62.74, you have room down to 59.50. Back over 63.70, you have room up to 65 and $66 on PLTR. PLTR has been pretty good. The ATR has been pretty good on this, so look at this as well. Shelly and Palo! Is Tommy Time still in here? Tommy Time, you still in here? Above 612.42, you got room up to 615 on the Qs. We're having an alert out on this. About under 607.80, you have room down to 599 on the Qs. Midwest, hello, Midwest. How are you, my friend? Miss Market, who knows who Miss Market is? Put it in the chat. Nemesis. No, Nemesi. Nemesis. Nemesi, I got you. Who knows what Miss Market is? The spy, yes. And then what does she want? Robin Hood. I'm good. Okay. You're good? Okay. All right, let's go over to the hood. Narrow state on the hood. We are in position 2. You got room down to 114 here on the hood. Back over 125.55. You have room up to 130 and 137. Good ATR we got here on the hood. All right, trade your setups here on the hood, everybody. Trade the setups. Trade the setups. Right now, we are in position 2, okay? So let me show you something here. That is your move to the downside. This is our move to the downside. When we hear ding, 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 and we get that, do we get in? Do we just randomly get into this stock right here? Oh, we got some red. I'm going to jump into the downside. Here we go. No, what are we waiting for? Good morning, Marty. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for, my traders? We're waiting for an event. An event. Okay? An event. This is your move to the downside in the gap. If you get this, can you go for a short? Then and only then can you go in for a short. Yes. If you get this, can you go in for a short? This moves up, you get that tail, boom, you start moving down, you hammer that pig. You hammer that pig. Now, where do we hammer this pig? Watch your hole numbers, 120 and 119. Do not stay in this and think you're coming all the way down. This is the open. You get your beautiful first trade and get out. Okay, everybody? Or option 2, you let this move to the downside. Let it reject off the hole number. Let it come back up to your retracement level. Then you hammer it to the downside on this side, okay, of the cycle. You get it on number 3 of the cycle. All right? Because that color change should blow right through that whole number. You got to know what you're doing, folks. We don't just randomly trade, because if you just randomly trade whole numbers, major support and resistance on the higher time frames, the granddaddy, are all going to chop you up if you don't know how to trade them, okay? All right, what do we got here? SMCI to the moon. All right, SMCI. We got room down to $36. I'm sorry, $35. $35 and 30. Yeah, right around here. $35.50 and $35 hold number on SMCI. You got to get back over 36.76. Watch the hold number of 37, 37.35, and then $38, okay, on SMCI. Low ATR on this. You are not trading SMCI like you would trade Tesla. Why didn't it go $2 per share when I got in, Voss? Because the ATR on this is pus. Danielle, Zen Method, Midwest, yes it is. Palo, Anya, Life Wonders. Thank you, Chad. I'm just catching up here, everybody. Thank you so much. C for Trinity. 1 to 3 trades a day. You trade the setups, and then you're going to be very happy. Okay? So when we start over trading, thinking we make more money by trading more, is when we start getting into trouble, everybody, and not knowing what you're doing. Revenge trading will get you nowhere. Narrow stayed on C, position 1 on C. We're going to put an alert out on C. We have room down to $99, 99 and then 98 here on C, my Trinity. Back over 101.28, you have room up to 102 and then 102.33. Lord Narrow says, why does crypto seem so reliant on motion and hype compared to other avenues? Lord, because crypto really isn't anything. When you trade equities, you are actually trading a company. When you are trading crypto, you are trading nothing. So it's based off of hype. Just trade the setups. Tesla. Everyone's like, oh, shit, I never thought about that. I never thought of it that way. Tesla, we are in a narrow state, position 2. You got room down to 383. 383. Back over 414.28. You have room up to 422 and 431. No, you don't trade margins. You trade setups. We got a lot of people to help out there in the market, everybody. Do you realize how many people? JDM, when you first met me, what did I tell you? We have a lot of people that we have to help that don't know what they're doing. Remember I told you that? Do you see it now? JDM, do you see it now? All right. The SPY, let's do it. Yep. We are in a narrow state, position 1. You got room down to 663. 663 here on Miss Market, setting up nice and beautiful. Above 676 with a retest, you have room up to 685. Oracle, yes it is. Guys, you make this way too much. It's way too much harder than what it is. I don't know why you do that. I mean, I know why you do it, but folks, listen to me. Stop the nonsense. Those who trade the news, what happens? When you trade the news, those who trade the news, finish that for me. Those who trade the news lose. We are in a narrow state, position 1. You have room down to 211. 211. Back over here, Oracle, 227. You'll have room up to 234 on Oracle. Looks good. You are in a narrow state on Oracle. 5-minute looks good. Here's your alert on Oracle. And Q. Look at that. I don't have to do much changing here. I just got to move this down a little bit. Yeah, let me redo it. I don't want to. Oh my God, the news is coming out. Here comes earnings. I'm going to get in. Soon as earnings is released. Oh, it was good earnings. Why did it go down? Elmo. Yes. Why did it go down? Because that's not how the market works. We are in a neutral state on NQ. You got room down to 24,899. 24,899. Under that with a retest, 24,631. Back over 25,355. You have room up to 25,504.50 and 25,722. Polly, hello. Are we ready for some more roses, my beauties? My beauties. VIPers, I have to ask you all something. After you became a VIP member and you started learning how to trade correctly, did you ever think that trading is what you're being taught? That's the best way I can put that. So everything you learned in a VIP, did you ever think that was trading? That's what I'm trying to say. Did you ever think that is trading? Or was it something totally different than what you imagined? Not at all? No. I never asked you guys that question. So I was curious. Hello, Pop-Up, Daniela, Yulina. Not at all. Okay. We are in a narrow state on AMD. Position 1 on AMD. We have room on AMD down to 237. All right, 237. Under this, about 243.81, you're clearing to the downside here. So watch out for AMD. All right. You want to get back over on AMD 250, then you have room up to 251.50 and 253.50 on AMD. It looked like another language, yeah. Thank you for the follows. Total opposite of what I thought trading was. Google. Well, I'm glad you know now because you have this tool for the rest of your life. We're in a narrow state on Google. We are in position 2 on Google. We're starting to get into that 3 on Google. All right? But right here, I believe this is a 200. 284. Hold that, and you got room up to 293 on a Google. If you can't hold 284 with the retest, you're coming back down to 280.50 and 279 on Google. Everything I learned, everything you learned previously was totally wrong. Yeah. I had the concepts down. Just the why was my issue. Very good, SSJ. Good job, everybody. Baba, yes. What was the biggest thing in the VIP that you learned that was like, oh, this kind of moment? When you got into the VIP and you started watching the education, when did you have this moment? Ready? Wow. What was it you learned? It's different for everybody. What was yours? Break a structure and cycle out reversal. State and positions. Positions and cycle. Positions. I thought you were nuts until I saw how genius is. Thank you. Positions and state. Mine was market cycle. Because I had to get over the fact that I thought that stocks don't go up and down as hard as they do. So for me, market cycle was a revelation for me because now I could just sit back. Put it this way, market cycle taught me that fear of missing out was over. I never had to worry about that ever again. I was a big fear of missing out person. So that was over. That calmed me down, was the market cycle, to really focus in on trades. Because I know if I missed one, it was coming back. So I'll just wait for the next setup. Above 158.66, you have room up to 162 here on Baba. Above 162 with a retest, you have room up to 168.50. The only issue you have with Baba to the upside is we have our Nalvis gap right now. So we are in a bearish neutral state, and you are in a bullish position. Anything long will be choppy. You got to wait for that 20 to check up, okay? It'll let this 20 get up here, let this regroup, and then you go for your long. Anything to the downside on Baba, stay away from because you are starting to get wide to the downside. Right, Lino? Yeah, it was market cycle was a big one for me. Thank you, Johnny Dollar. BNAI. All right, you need some volume in this, okay? For starters, right now we are in a neutral state here. We're in the whip zone on BNAI. All right, this is a major, major penny stock. So be careful with this. BNAI, above 0.4314, you will have room up to 0.4822 and 0.5254. All right, good luck here. These two, mark those levels down. And anything under 0.3966, you'll have room down to 0.3443. I wouldn't trade that if you gave me $2.1 billion. Let's go, Tesla. You're welcome, I am. No problem. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are at 144,000 TAPs. Let's get to 200K. Come on, now is when we make the run to 200. Let's go, saddle up. We are in a narrow state, position 2. You got room down to 383 on Tesla. Above 411, 414, and 422 on Tesla. Saddle up. Let's go. Let's ride us to 200,000. Yes, it is. Also seeing how many other people have no idea. I know. Well, it's sad. You know, it's sad. The way I go about it with the TROLLSs is because I want them to snap out of it. That's why I do that. I have one of the biggest hearts in the whole wide world. Okay? I'm that type of person when I go out with people. I'm always paying. I always want to pay for the dinner, for the lunches. I always want to help, my family and friends. But I also want them to dig out of their hole because I'm only going to do that a few times. All right. We are in a narrow state on Apple. We are in position 2. You have room down to 267. So I want them to win. And sometimes you have to get through to them differently than other people. Under 267 with a retest, you have room down to 263. Back over 270. Let's get over 270, retest it, and we have room up to 272. Puneet, good to see you, Puneet. And thank you, my friend. Good to see you. I don't want to see you guys lose. Who the hell wants to see that? UNH. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. It's that simple. We are at UNH. Here we go. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on UNH. Okay, we'll put out an alert right now on UNH. Here's another one for you. All right, so pick your stock as you will here with all of these alerts. We've had most of the alerts we've had in a while. All right. Under 320 doesn't mean it's going to do anything. Under 320.58, you have room down to 317 and 314. Nothing is guaranteed in the market. Above 324, you have room up to 326.50 and 331. Yes. Hello, Miley Garcia. How are you, my friend? Tesla. If you haven't yet, head over to my latest TikTok video. The one I posted yesterday. Go like it and say hello on that video. Can you all do that right now real quick? The latest video. The newest. Tesla, we are in a narrow state, position 2. You got room down to 383. 383. Let's get back over 411. You have room up to 414 and 422. Remember, don't only share the live, repost the live. Click the arrow, repost it, and share it. Lenny L., Netflix, let's go. Hey! Yes! Yes! We got the split! Yes! I was waiting for this, remember? Remember this, everybody? We were waiting for it on Netflix. To the moon! Put Netflix on your tickers, everybody. You're welcome. Everyone's like, yes, yes, yes. Are we happy by this? I mean, it was a little late. It was a little late. Did I tell you it was coming? Did I tell you it was coming, everybody? Huh? Listen to this bald-headed guy, would you, for the love of Christ? All right, let's see here. They want more volume, and now they're going to get it. Netflix, we are in a narrow state. Position 1, we got room down on 109. Back over 113, 114, and 115 on Netflix. They needed to split it. It was up at 1,000 something. It was totally ridiculous. The higher it goes, the less volume you're going to get. So split it, bring it down, and then you'll get more pop. Coin. Common sense, folks. That's what trading is. It's basic common sense. JDM goes, yes, I can trade it now. Coin, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. Yes, it is. All right. I love you guys. We got room down to 268.50. 268.50 here on Coin. Back over 289, 291, and 296. Pop, pop. We got 250 more roses left. The last one of the day. Can we go hammer that thing? Hammer it. Let's go. Yes, it is. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Become part of the community. We're crazy. We're rowdy. But we love to trade. We are in a neutral state. You're in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position. Do not chase this down. You're going to reject. You need that 20 to catch up, okay? If we come back through the wickets here, above 191, you have room up to 194 and 196 on NVIDIA. Travis wants a little Miss Market. Yes, she is. Miss Market, are you ready for us? I am. We are in a narrow state, position 1. We got room down to 663. Above 676, you have room up to 685. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk, folks. We will give you the blueprint in the VIP on how to trade properly. You still got to execute it. I can't execute it for you. I can't guarantee that for you. Okay, my beautiful traders? You must do that. It's the way life works. Roll call. Are we ready for some good, fun roll call? Andrew the Believer, Shelly Stringer, Jules Swims, Felipe Guzman, Daniela Yulina, User, thank you so much. Felipe, we got Tanya. Thank you, my Tanya. I appreciate you. Hammer, Christina Zen, Official KK, Bill Boyle, K. Braden. Thank you so much, K. Braden. Tanya, Mighty, Zen Method, A-Ren, Pop-Pop, Elio, Life Wonders, Adorable Dad, Polly, Pop-Up. Who is that right there? I'll get you in a second. Zen Method, Danielle, Anya Spots, Life Wonders, Lino Rocha, Chad, Jessica Pilach. More money guns are coming in. Hadrian Rodriguez, Mike Sainer. Yes, it is. JDM, Powder, Tommy Time. What time is it? It's Tommy Time. Low key. Candy. Thank you, my Candy. Marcus, Esther Lopez. I think I got everybody. Thank you all so much for all the donations. Zen Method, Avery. Thank you. Lino, thank you. Who got that last money gun? Lino Rocha. Beautiful, everybody. I appreciate you. All new VIPers will tag you up here shortly. Current VIPers, we'll see you in a chat here in a minute. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. Have a great day trading. New week, it's Monday. Take your time, relax. A lot of narrow states. Need your events. Know your states and know your positions. Make today a better place for everybody. Give somebody a hug. Be a good person, and good things will come to you. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all lots.